To a faster PC live technical support. Let me get my camera over there on the screen for those on the live stream. By the way, if you're listening on the radio, we do have a live stream. You can also listen to it on demand. You can get the links to that. It's streamed on Facebook and YouTube, and you can get the links to both of those over at our Facebook page, or excuse me, you could go to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, but you can also get the links to both of those at our website. So go to a fasterpc.com. At the very top, you want to look for the red button that says Live Technical Support. On the left-hand side of that page, as you scroll down, you'll see various ways you can actually schedule live technical support with a Faster PC technician. On the right-hand side, there's various ways that you can listen to or watch a Faster PC live technical support, including listening on the radio, 1590 AM, listening on your Google or Alexa speaker, listening through the TuneIn app. You also can, again, watch right on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, links to both of those. We also have links to where you can actually watch videos, which are snippets. Typically, a lot of the content from these shows actually go out to our YouTube channel in videos, and then we also take little snippets of that as shorts. Shorts last anywhere from 15 seconds to 3 minutes, and most of ours are anywhere from maybe 30 seconds on up to, although a few of them are less than 30 seconds, on up to maybe a minute and a half, and you can get a really quick. In fact, we roll out a lot of the cybersecurity stuff, the various threats that we're talking about, and today we will be talking about showing you how you can stream various content for free really for free. You just have to have internet and you have to have a Roku device. We'll show you how you can do that. You could even do this without a Roku device. You could do it with your computer and using the Roku website. So we'll be going over that. We'll be going over the biggest cybersecurity threats, and there are a bunch of them today. So we'll be talking about that. In addition to that, we will be going over how you can actually protect yourself and some various ways that you can do that. I do want to mention also that we do have videos up on our website. In fact, on our YouTube channel. In fact, we just had a short launch right before the show started that actually goes over how to watch college football without cable TV. And I don't remember exactly how long that one is. It's between a minute and a minute and a half, something like that. But if you don't have cable TV, you want to watch college football, we go over that on that short. We have a longer video that goes over it a little bit more in depth as well. And those are up there. We have how to watch the NFL without cable TV. Those videos right now, start of the season, they're getting a lot of views. And we showed you, last night, YouTube actually aired their first game ever. And it's kind of interesting when these streaming platforms, and last year on Christmas, Netflix aired 2 games as well. You think about it, everything that goes into a broadcast, the big companies, Fox, CBS, NBC, ESPN, they have camera crews, they have commentators, they have the play-by-play person, they have the color person, they have the trucks, and they have all the gear, and they have the know-how. And when you have a group like Netflix or YouTube that does it, they don't do this all the time, so they're having to use talent from other places. And I know even some of the talent they wanted to use for last night's broadcast, last night's game, actually some of that content or some of the talent, they were told no. This person has a contract and it's exclusive. They can only be used by this particular service. So that's something that is just an interesting twist. I did see part of the game. Had Rich Eisen on there. I don't know if I pronounced his name correctly, but also Kurt Warner doing the color on that, and I did see a little bit of controversy about YouTube using some of their influencers that really maybe don't know quite as much about football, but they're popular. And of course, the football fans, a lot of the football fans, the hardcore NFL fans said, "Hey, that's ridiculous. We don't like that." But you know what? I think they're probably trying to bring new people into football, and so new people coming into football could, it would definitely be good for the sport. One of the things I'm going to switch over here to I'm going to switch over to the Roku. So I'm going to show you the Roku on the screen. I'll verbally describe this for those that are listening on the radio, but if you actually are watching on the live stream, or maybe you want to watch on the live stream a little bit later, you'll be able to do that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look for the Roku channel. Now, the Roku channel is pretty cool. Because there's a lot of free content on the Roku channel, and they even have live TV. And when you go to live TV, you can go to the live TV guide. And what we're going to do is just explore, because I know we went over this a few weeks ago. I'm going to lower the volume just a little bit on that TV. But what we're going to do is we're going to go, there's all channels. We actually went over the sports a few weeks ago. But what we're going to do, we're going to scroll forward and just show you that there's a lot of content on here related to sports, and we went over all the different sporting events that are covered, and you can watch that video on our YouTube channel. But I just wanted to do a little bit of a search to show you some of the content related to baseball and also football that is on here, as baseball's in a big part of the season, and also football. You have college football starting. You also have not only college football starting, but in addition to that, you have the NFL starting this week as well. So what we're looking at here, you have the NFL channel, and you have weekly game preview. So if you want to watch that weekly, so you have various games. As we scroll forward, you're going to see actually re-airs of different games. And look at this. This is the Chiefs versus the Cardinals from 2002. So you do get that here on. And you have 2004 Texans versus the Colts. Some other re-airs. Now, this is all happening on early Sunday, I believe. That's what time we're at here. But you're going to be able to actually go through there. The NFL channel, I'll actually have to watch this and see whether this actually, because typically the NFL network will actually air some of the games that happen, some of the biggest and most spectacular games. They'll re-air those, throughout the thing. But there's also the MLB channel, and so there's great games. You can watch that there. I'm going to try to get back to more of a current timeline so I can make sure that I'm at the right. Okay, so here we go. So here's Roku Sports. Now they actually on Roku Sports, they actually have some of the Major League Baseball games aired live for free, completely free. And these don't always match up with the MLB. We do have a video out showing you how you can watch MLB games for free. But there's also additional games that you can watch on the Roku Sportscast. And as you go on through, some of the games actually are aired. Some of the college games are actually aired on some of these channels completely free, and some of them are actually, you see here, there's Fox Sports, and you're going to have various content here. I was actually looking last night. There are some channels that actually do air little snippets of some of the games. And this is a replay here. This is an ACC network. And you actually have a replay of a game played in a previous year. But I did actually see that some of them, you actually have replays or short condensed replays of games that actually happened even this past week. So you can actually check this out. This is all completely free, and this is at using the Roku channel on a Roku device. However, you can get the Roku channel on Roku.com. You can go to their website and you can get the Roku channel right there. It's completely free. And in addition to the Roku channel there, you can also get this. I believe that you can install this on some of the other streaming platforms, including Amazon. Because Roku allows Amazon Prime to be installed on their device. So a lot of the devices actually allow you to install. A lot of the devices actually allow you to install their device or the Roku app on other devices. So this is something, again, an additional way that you can watch free content here on the Roku channel. And we're just showing sports right now, but there's a lot of other content that you can watch, and we're actually into reality. So we'll go over that another week. But just know that, listen, if you're into college football, if you're into Major League Baseball, if you're into the NFL, you're going to see some great content for free, completely free, here on the Roku Sports channel. And again, a whole bunch of channels that we're going over here. And you can watch this completely free, again, on your computer, on a Roku device, or even on an Amazon Fire Stick. I'm sure some of the other devices will allow it as well. You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090, 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. Hackers are constantly looking for ways to break into your computer and network to access your data and hold it hostage. Think this can't happen to you? Think again. Hackers regularly target small businesses. A Faster PC has produced a cybersecurity crisis report that goes over urgent and critical protections every small business must have in place now to protect their bank accounts, client data, confidential information, and reputation from the tsunami of cybercrime. To access this report, give us a call at 772-878-5978 or download the report today at
www.fastpc.com.
That's www.afasterpc.com. Cybersecurity problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
To access this report, give us a call at 772-878-5978 or download the report today at afasterpc.com.
You need a Faster PC.
772-878-5978. Microsoft has announced that they are ending support for Windows 10 October 14, 2025. If you continue to use Windows 10 after that point, your computer will be susceptible to security vulnerabilities. A Faster PC can upgrade most computers to Windows 11, even if Microsoft has told you that your computer isn't compatible. And we can even do so remotely without you needing to bring your computer in. Don't be a sitting duck for hackers. Let a Faster PC upgrade your computer. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
When you need to protect your computer from hackers,
you need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
And on the web at
www.fastpc.com.
That's www.afasterpc.com. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a Faster PC?
For more information, call 772-878-5978. Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio. This is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page, or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. If you have a question, give us a call, 772-340-1590, or head over to our Facebook and YouTube channels and type your question into the comment section of the live videos that are happening right now. And I didn't have a chance to update the title of our YouTube video yet, but I will do that later today. And we'll try to, what we try to do before the end of the day, sometimes really late, or sometimes even just before midnight, try to update the description of the video, the title of the video, the thumbnail of the video, and the timeline transcript, so that if you want to watch this video, or maybe you just want to watch a certain segment of it, you can actually go right to that segment. And of course, much of this will actually be able to have later for you to watch. I do want to just reiterate, we just had our spot that ran that talks about Microsoft ending support for Windows 10. There are still a lot of you listening that still are using Windows 10. And if you continue to use Windows 10 after October 14th, your computer will be like a sitting duck. So we are now just over, looks like about, just over 5 weeks away from that date, and so you want to make sure that you are getting protected. Many of you listening out there, most computers we can update to Windows 11, even if Microsoft has told you that your computer doesn't support Windows 11. So give us a call here, 772 at our shop, 772-878-5978, and we can schedule that. We can do this many times remotely. We can do it in our shop. We can do it at your location as well. But remotely, hey, you don't have to bring it in, and you don't have to pay us to come there. You're just paying for the time, or we have managed plans where you can sign up that way as well. Now, one of the things that we do like to talk about is how you can protect yourself, how you can increase the security of your computer. Every 14 seconds, a business falls victim to a ransomware attack. That's where your data, your files, your Word files, your Excel files, your PDF documents. We've even seen executables, the actual programs themselves, including Google Chrome and Firefox and Microsoft Outlook and Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel being encrypted so that you can't open them. This is devastating to a business. Well, 95% of these attacks, they actually start with one click in a browser. What if I told you that there's a way to make your browser safer, to actually protect against these cyber threats? Stay tuned, because I'm going to dive in to how our advanced browser protection can actually how our advanced browser protection, the AI-powered security solution that's revolutionizing how we protect ourselves online. So here's the thing, here's the deal. If you're responsible for cybersecurity at your organization, or even on just your computer, because this is something that you can implement even with a personal computer, whether you're a business, whether you're a big business, a small business, a medical practice, dental practice, a accounting office, or an attorney's office, another type of professional office, a nonprofit. Maybe you operate a business out of your home, or you're just a regular old computer user, just a residential computer user. If you are using a computer, you need to add protection. So if you're responsible for cybersecurity, and you just had someone and you're just someone who wants to browse the web without constantly worrying about the next cyber threat, this video is for you. Today we're going to break down how our advanced browser protection, it's an innovative browser security solution that uses artificial intelligence. The bad guys are using AI, and the good guys are as well. So this tool uses artificial intelligence and browser isolation to keep you safe from even the most sophisticated attacks. So let's face it, traditional antivirus software isn't cutting it anymore. In fact, most threats, most attacks are not viruses anymore. Most threats are actually, you're looking at web-based threats. You're looking at what's called malvertising, where you have a message that comes up on the screen that says your computer's infected, call this number, or you get an email that says, hey, your subscription's about to expire, and you call that number, or you click on a link. You also have malware that actually comes into the system. So you want to protect against these types of things. Modern cyber criminals are using advanced techniques like zero-day exploits. That's an exploit that there's no definition for. The antivirus programs quite often are not very effective at protecting against these. Sophisticated phishing campaigns, and that's where they're trying to trick you into clicking a link or opening an attachment. And polymorphic malware that can slip past conventional defenses. Your browser has become the number one attack vector. We've seen this multiple times in the last 2 months. We've seen actually probably 3 or 4 zero-day threats with Google Chrome alone. And really Edge is based on Google's Chromium now, and so that affects Google, that affects Edge as well, and many other browsers, including many of the browsers provided by antiviruses, the quote-unquote safe browsers. They're based on Chromium as well, so it affects all of those. And even DuckDuckGo is based on Chromium. And then you also have Firefox. There are zero-day threats that have happened with Firefox as well. Every click could potentially compromise your entire network. But what if there was a way to browse with complete confidence? And, I can say that there's no solution out there that will protect against 100% of threats, but this actually raises the bar and protects it. It provides really a last measure of defense to protect against threats that slip through your antivirus, that slip through other types of protection. So our advanced browser protection, it works through 3 core technologies that create a very, very strong shield around your web browsing. The first is AI-powered threat detection. So this solution employs a sophisticated artificial intelligence engine or AI engine that continually scans web traffic and analyzes code in real time. Think of it as having a cybersecurity expert examining every single web page before you even see it. There's also browser isolation. So let's say you have a warning that there's a threat out there, but you want to see the page anyway, because you know what, occasionally there's some false positives, but you know what, it's good to be protected. Well, what happens when there's a potentially malicious or unknown content that's detected? What happens is this software actually prepares that to run in a virtual machine. So you can actually see what the page would look like without that page being able to interact with your computer. So it actually provides protection. It also provides zero trust security. And zero trust is something that we've talked about quite a bit here on this show. This proactive approach means that even unfamiliar or risky websites are automatically isolated. It's like having a bulletproof glass barrier between you and every potential threat on the internet. And really, here's the key. If you're not sure, and if they're not sure, they're going to warn you. And again, they're going to load that in an isolated pane. So what we're looking at here, we're going to go over some of the benefits of this. It has proactive threat prevention. It identifies and blocks phishing, malware, and ransomware before they can cause damage. We're talking about stopping threats that haven't even been discovered yet. There's also credential theft protection. No more worrying about fake login pages. This advanced browser protection prevents users from interacting with fraudulent sites that try to steal your password. Lightning fast development. The extension installs in minutes with minimal configuration, no complex setup, no system downtime, just instant protection. And we can help you with that. We can actually do that installation for you. Seamless user experience. Despite all the advanced technology running behind the scenes, your browser experience remains smooth and uninterrupted. And it's enterprise ready. For IT administrators, you get policy control, advanced telemetry, and SIEM, SIEM integration to monitor threats and maintain visibility across your organization. So some additional benefits. The benefits speak for themselves. Your organization or even you personally gets enhanced security against the full spectrum of web-based threats. We're talking about protection that could save you and your company from multi-million-dollar ransomware attacks. Or maybe, if you're just an individual user, those typically can cost anywhere from $300 to $600 if you want to pay the bad guys to get your data back. You'll see dramatically reduced risk by securing the most vulnerable point of entry, your browser. This isn't just another layer of security, it's a complete game changer. Administrators gain improved security visibility with detailed reports and telemetry data to identify high-risk users and emerging threats before they become a problem. Plus, it works with the major browsers, Chrome, Edge, Firefox. It works with Safari also if you're an Apple user. So imagine never having to worry about someone accidentally clicking on a link or actually you clicking on a link, on a malicious link. Picture browsing any website with complete confidence, browse knowing that even if it's compromised, you're protected. That's the peace of mind that this advanced browser protection actually provides. So in today's threat landscape, reactive security isn't enough. You need proactive, intelligent protection that adapts to new real threats in real time. Conceal Browse isn't just a security tool, it's an organization's insurance policy against the next big cyber attack. Don't wait for a breach to realize you need protection. This is one thing that a lot of people, too many people, wait until there's a problem before they actually start seeking a solution. You need to start thinking about that ahead of time. The question isn't whether you'll face a cyber threat, it's whether you'll be ready when it happens. If you want to learn more, definitely give us a call, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. You can also go to our website of fasterpc.com. On our website, you can schedule a free discovery call. That's where you can actually, you'll see my calendar. You can actually schedule time with me. It's in real time. You know, you'll actually be able to see when I have availability, and I can tell you lately, sometimes you have to go out a few days, but if you really need help right away, give us a call, 772-878-5978. We'll try to squeeze you in a little bit early, maybe even before hours or after hours. We'll get you in there. But the booking link is real easy. You actually have reminders there. It'll automatically set up a Microsoft Teams meeting for us, and we can get together and we can talk about how this advanced browser protection can protect you. Now, I can tell you this doesn't cost very much either. It's just a few dollars a month and per device. And if you only have one computer, it'll protect that for just a few dollars a month. If you have 20 computers, it'll protect those as well. This tool can provide additional protection, and we typically install basic browser protection that blocks ads. This is our advanced browser protection. It actually goes over and above and provides extra protection. Again, our number is 772-878-5978, and our website is afasterpc.com.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
The one thing we hate to hear after someone's hard drive dies is, "I was just about to make a backup." Just about is not good enough. At a Faster PC, we can recover data from failing hard drives, but not all the time. And we can't recover your data if it's stolen or destroyed by fire, unless you have a backup. We can't recover your data if it's encrypted with ransomware unless you have a backup. A Faster PC can't protect your data from loss by hard drive failure, fire, theft, sabotage, and ransomware. Don't wait until it's too late.
You need a Faster PC.
When your data is important,
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Fort St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
and on the web at
www.fasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. When you can't lose your data,
Don't you know by now you need a Faster PC?
give us a call today at 772-878-5978. Microsoft has announced that they are ending support for Windows 10 October 14, 2025. If you continue to use Windows 10 after that point, your computer will be susceptible to security vulnerabilities. A Faster PC can upgrade most computers to Windows 11, even if Microsoft has told you that your computer isn't compatible, and we can even do so remotely without you needing to bring your computer in. Don't be a sitting duck or hackers. Let a Faster PC upgrade your computer. Computer problems? problems?
You need a faster PC.
When you need to protect your computer from hackers.
You need a faster PC.
A faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Fort St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
And on the web at
www.afastpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
For more information, call 772-878-5978. Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. And, we're going to be, one of the things we do also, let me just double check the live stream going on, see if there's any questions over there. Don't see any questions. If anyone has any questions, you can type them in there, or again, call 772-340-1590. We'll get you on the air. One of the things we tell people, listen, even if we have to, extend this show out, we can't do that on the radio, obviously. The radio, there's someone else that's paying for the next hour. But even if we can do that on our live stream. Even if we have to extend this show out, we can do that. And so give us a call here, 772-340-1590, and we'll actually go over how you can, we'll answer your question, whether that's over or whatever that's about. It could be about anything. What if I told you that in just the past week, hackers broke into manufacturing giants, unleashed the largest cyber attack in human history, and are now using AI, artificial intelligence, to hack faster than ever before? And that's just Monday through Wednesday. I'm about to show you 5 cyber threats that are happening right now, including a bonus, and one of them might already be targeting you. So we're going to what we're going to do here, we're going to break down the latest cybersecurity threats so that you can protect yourself and your business. This week has been absolutely insane in the cyber world, and I can tell you that there's at least 4 times as much content that we could cover, but we just picked the biggest, most critical threats. So we're going to dive in to the biggest threats, the most critical threats right now, so that you can actually be aware and take proactive measures to protect yourself. So first up, there's an SAP system. Systems are under siege. This one is scary. There's a critical vulnerability in SAP S/4HANA that's being actively exploited right now. And here's why this matters to you, even if you're not an SAP user. This flaw lets hackers with basic access have complete control over entire business systems. Think payroll, inventory, customer data, everything. The vulnerability was patched back in August, but here's the kicker. Thousands of companies haven't updated their software. And if you were listening to this show, you knew about this, and we warned you to update your software. The scary part, exploiting this is ridiculously easy. Researchers say the code can be reverse engineered without breaking a sweat. So if your company uses SAP or you work with someone who does, make sure that those August updates are installed now. Don't wait. What can hackers do once they get in? Well, here's the thing. Data theft, creating fake accounts, deploying ransomware. Basically, they own your digital life, and this is a wake-up call for every organization running enterprise software. So also, now here's something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Hackers are using AI or artificial intelligence to hack even faster than humans can defend. We've talked about this in the last few weeks, in the last month or two, and we even went over this last week, but there's new threats that you need to know about. Meet HexStrike AI, an artificial intelligence framework that's automating the entire attack process. Here's how insane this is. Normally, when a new vulnerability gets discovered, security teams have days or even weeks to patch before attacks start. With HexStrike AI targeting Citrix NetScaler systems, hackers are now exploiting vulnerabilities within hours of disclosure. This AI tool does everything. It scans for vulnerable devices, crafts the perfect attack, executes it, and then maintains access. It's like having a team of expert hackers working 24/7 at superhuman speed. The game has changed, folks. We're not just racing against human hackers anymore. We're racing against machines that never sleep, never make mistakes, and learn from every attack. This is why rapidly patching and real-time monitoring, as well as implementing zero trust network and application control, are essential. They're more critical than ever. Speaking of the things that need patching, raise your hand if you've updated your router's firmware recently. You know what? Most people haven't. There's a big vulnerability, though, in TP-Link routers that has a nasty zero-day vulnerability. TP-Link, by the way, is the largest, the biggest router manufacturer of U.S. residential consumers, and it's really used in a lot of businesses as well. So TP-Link routers have a nasty zero-day vulnerability that lets hackers take complete control through something called CWMP. Basically, they can send oversized data packets that overflow the router's memory, and boom, they're inside your network. Here's the frustrating part. TP-Link has patches ready for European models, but if you're in the US or other regions, you're still waiting. CISA has also flagged additional TP-Link vulnerabilities that hackers are chaining together for maximum damage. So here's what you can do right now. 3 things. Change your default router password immediately. In fact, with a TP-Link router, you have to do that. But, don't make it something easy. Make it something complex. Disable CWMP if you're not using it. Isolate your router from critical devices. Your router is the gateway to everything in your home or office. Don't let this weak link bring everything down and compromise your system. Here's something that affects literally everyone watching and listening to this video, listening on the radio as well. Your web browser has become the #1 target for cyber criminals in 2025. Think about it. We just talked about this. Everything we do in the web everything we do is in the browser now. Work, banking, shopping, entertaining, it's all there. Many business applications are moving to the web as well. Hackers know this. They're getting incredibly sophisticated with multi-channel phishing, session hijacking, and attacks that completely bypass traditional email security. They're not just using email anymore. Attackers are coming through Instagram DMs, WhatsApp, SMS, even ads on legitimate websites, Facebook messages as well. The scariest part, these attacks use advanced obfuscation that makes them invisible to most security tools. Here's what you need to do. Keep your browser updated. Be suspicious of unexpected messages regardless of where they come from. And consider using advanced browser security extensions. We just talked about that. The old rule of don't click suspicious email links isn't enough anymore. You need to be suspicious of everything. This is what we talk about when we're talking about zero-day threats. You want to protect against everything. There's a record-breaking DDoS attack that is out there right now. And now something that sounds like it's from a movie. The largest DDoS attack in history just happened. We're talking 11.5 terabits per second. To put that in perspective, that's enough bandwidth to download every movie on Netflix in about 30 seconds. Thankfully, Cloudflare absorbed this attack completely. It lasted only 35 seconds and caused zero disruptions. But here's what's terrifying. This attack came from a mix of compromised cloud infrastructure and IoT devices. We've talked about the IoT devices. IoT stands for Internet of Things. We're talking smart TVs. We're talking security cameras, smart doorbells. We're talking about smart outlets, smart thermostats. These are IoT devices, and they actually played a role in this attack without the people that really have these devices in their house even knowing that this was happening. This isn't a one-off event. We're seeing a sustained escalation of DDoS capabilities. The attacks are getting more sophisticated, and these attacks are becoming more frequent. You want to protect yourself by changing default passwords on all smart devices, keeping firmware updating, and consider making sure that your IoT devices are on a separate, isolated network. In other words, a network that's separate from your network, so that if they do become infected or compromised, you actually have protection and they're actually not going to break in. Now, Bridgestone is also under a cyber attack. So here's what's happening. Cyber attacks are hitting critical infrastructure. Bridgestone America just confirmed that they were hit with a supply chain attack that caused disrupted manufacturing at facilities in South Carolina and Quebec. The good news, they caught it early and believe customer data is safe. The bad news, this shows how vulnerable our supply chains really are. When tire manufacturers get disrupted by hackers, it affects everything from your morning commute to global shipping. No ransomware group has claimed responsibility yet, but this is exactly why manufacturing companies need bulletproof cybersecurity. Our physical world depends on digital systems, and when those systems fail, real-world consequences can actually happen. Now, there is also a major threat that is happening out there. One of the things that we have seen in the wild is that Google has actually been held up, or hackers are actually calling for Google to fire to employees, and if they don't, they're threatening to release massive amounts of data. And here's the kicker with this. We really don't know whether they have the data or not. It's suspected that Google will not take the bait, will not fire these employees, and really they shouldn't listen to hackers and just fire people. But there have been massive breaches recently with Google. So you want to protect yourself. If you're out there and you're saying, listen, you know what, this sounds a little bit complicated. I don't know how to protect myself. I don't know how this could actually impact me or what steps to take. You need a faster PC. Give us a call at 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. Go to our website at fasterpc.com where you can sign up for a free discovery call and we can talk about how a faster PC can protect you. We're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, want to listen to or watch it again, or want to share it with your friends, head over to our website, fasterpc.com, and look at the top of the page. Right in the middle, there's a red button that says Live Technical Support. Click on that button. On the left-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can actually request live technical support from a Faster PC's technicians. On the right-hand side, you'll see how you can listen to and watch a Faster PC live technical support, including on the radio, on the TuneIn app, on your Alexa or Google speakers, and on our podcast, as well as links to both our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, where you'll not only be able to hear the show, but also see the show. We also have links to our YouTube channel's video page, where you can watch individual segments, and then also our shorts page, where you can watch little snippets of a Faster PC live technical support. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning here on WPSL at 10 a.m. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church YouTube channel, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. If you have any computer questions for next week's show, you can type those into the comment section of our live videos over at YouTube and Facebook. Again, you can get the links to both of those by clicking on the live technical support button at our website, the top middle, and you can request live technical support on that page as well. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
America has enjoyed peace and prosperity like no other nation. 911 showed us how vulnerable we are. America turned to God in prayer. Churches were filled on weekdays. The NFL canceled games. Republican and Democrat congressmen prayed together. How quickly we forgot God, though. This year, let us humble ourselves and pray, seek his face, and turn from our wicked ways, so that he might hear from heaven, forgive our sins, and heal our land.
WPSL, Port St. Lucie.